Hello. I want to restart the game. Sorry. I have once again accidentally clicked new game. Like, Blueprints takes forever to start up. So when I start it up, I start like clicking on other things, while I'm setting up stream. And then it accepts my input. So like if I go to respond to someone on Discord and I press enter to make a space, that gets input into Blueprints, and then the first option I think is start a new game or something like that. I don't know. At any rate, it was not what I actually wanted to do. Yeah, new game. The first option is new game. Terrible. Terrible. Oh. Anyway, hello. Good twitching hour. See, we remembered this time. We remembered. Hope everyone's doing well today. Deadly GG on first. Yeah, I know that a few days ago I said something along the lines of next Blueprints would be Wednesday. But it turns out I'm wrong about lots of things, including how often I'll play Blueprints. You see, part of this is just how much time I think I can set aside to play Blueprints, and how much I think I'll have the mental ability to play Blueprints. In both cases, yesterday and today, I was actually able to start stream earlier than I thought I would be able to. So we have more time. And in both cases, yesterday and today, I'm not as mentally fatigued from work as I was expecting to be. So now tomorrow, and I know you're gonna say, you keep saying this, but tomorrow I can't play Blueprints because, like, if the run goes a little long tonight, it's not really that big of a deal. But tomorrow is like I have to end stream by a certain time that's much earlier. Like, there's no little bit. There's no continuing stuff tomorrow. So anyway, I do wish there was I wonder if someone's made a mod to let you quit in the middle of a run. Is there anyone who's familiar with Blueprints mods? Is there a save and quit and resume later mod? Because that would be very good. Honestly, that mod would be revolutionary. Also, Phoenix GG 5 stream streak. That's a whole heck ton of, what a coincidence. There's been 5 Blueprint streams. What a coinkydink. Trying to do some nail health stuff, and my cat is in my lap demanding pets because cats are always in laps during that. Oliver is in what was formerly Zag's bed until Oliver licked him out of it. Ooh, you dogpiling?
Yep.
Nice. Have you 100%ed dogpile yet?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
All the achievements.
That's pretty good. Torny's a dogpile champion. I wasn't sure if they'd added any sort of big challenges or anything. I wasn't sure. I don't know. Anyway. Ooh, 123 times. That is a good number. Me mama. Starting to see why people have been raving about the game. It's true. I mean, Minish, I don't remember if you played the demo for it. I was very much originally planning on playing Blueprints when it first came out, because I had so much fun with the demo. And I was just in the middle of a game when it came out, and so I was like, okay, well, we'll probably play Blueprints shortly after this game. And then it just exploded in popularity. And so basically instead of wanting to play it right away, I was like, okay, well, I'll wait. We'll wait to see if there's any bug patches based on, all the players, and I'll wait for other people to finish the game, kind of thing. The hype to die down a little bit. I am glad I waited because I do enjoy that more people can be here. Like, one of the downsides of playing a game when it first comes out is if it's a game other people are interested in, and less people are going to stick around, Anyway. Alright, I can't stall too long because runs can take multiple hours. So we do need to start up. Let me start up soon. Toronto. Hello. Oh my god, I said Toronto. I've been so good about saying Toronto. Terrible. But I hope you're doing well, Toronto. Alright, we are going to continue. If you are avoiding various Blueprint spoilers, here's your warning. Don't look at things that are spoilers. You have been warned. There's one thing in particular I should be avoiding, but I might be asking someone for help with it at some point soon anyway. Amazing. You're only one day ahead of me. I thought you'd have more days considering how long the streams have been. No. Honestly, I've only had like a couple of dead-end days. Most of my days are pretty slow going. I've had a few days where, I'm sure I could have made better decisions, but like, the day just dead-ended. Like basically, it was like, okay, well, I do want one dead end, and then the other things were just, okay, well, everything's a dead end. Like, so. I was gonna say, yeah, you know how I am when I play Isaac. You know how much time I take to get through anything. Alright, lurk for real. Alright, Concon, have a good lurk. You are doing great. I'm glad, Toronto. Glad you're doing great. Alright. Okay, we're gonna do stuff. We're gonna do things. We're gonna grab that. We're gonna run out here. It's true. I might be able to do things you can't do. I don't know what you can and cannot do. Oh. Oh. Okay, we have you only opened this path like 10 minutes ago. Alright, adios, Minish. Let it be known that I did attempt to play Peak with Minish. There was an attempt there. But he won a bloop, and I get it. Like, in all honesty, if I did not have work, there would have been no hesitation, more bloop. Matter of fact, if I were going to do 24-hour stream, it'd just be bloop stream. I could probably just casually do a 24-hour bloop stream, honestly. Like, it has a good game loop in a way that, like, because it does give you a break in the runs and stuff, like, I'm like, all right, gotta get up do stuff, but I never feel so there's a few, like, hold on, I'm trying to collect my thoughts. Okay. Some games mentally exhaust you to play because of all the information. Like Lorelei kind of did that, Chance of Sinar kind of did that. I guess Lorelei did it a lot. But like some games overload you with so much stuff that you're taking in and learning that like you literally get tired. Which I mean, it happens. You know, if you remember like going to school or something, whenever you're learning a lot of things, your brain literally gets tired. So, so far in Blueprints, I have not gotten mental exhaustion. The pacing of going through stuff, like I'm making a lot of notes, but I'm not getting mentally exhausted from it. Um, and then similarly, some games have a pacing that's like so slow that you kind of get tired from playing it. Like you're just kind of like you're like you know I'm feeling pretty sleepy. But like Blueprints engages me enough that that doesn't really happen either. Like I'm like, ooh, I want to see the next thing. I want to know what's next. Like I keep wanting to know the next thing, and because I want to know the next thing, I'm not feeling like I want to stop. Which is basically why we're here right now, streaming currently. The first like couple of days before I had more meta progression stuff, there was a point where the day that I was like basically before I got the two big meta progressions, like that day where I was going like I don't know, I just feel like there should be something else to go for something, and like right after that is when I started finding things to do. Like that day I would have been tired. I could have been like, I'm done, like without really thinking about it. I wasn't like I was hooked in the game, but because I didn't have things to look for, I wasn't like hooked, if that makes sense. But now I have kind of goals, I have things I want to investigate. Which leads us to why I haven't picked one of these yet. So all three of these we have picked before, which means I don't have to just automatically pick one I haven't seen. So that brings us to the difference between Tomb and Hovel. Hovel, I really want to do because I would like to not need to worry about gems as much. However, Tomb, we know we have an upgrade disc in. And so like I kind of feel like going for the upgrade disc would be good. I feel like trying to get the upgrade disc as soon as I can is just the correct choice. Like as much as I want Hovel, I think upgrade disc. And you know what? I think that's decided it. I think because I want to make sure I get the upgrade disc, that's kind of chosen that. I don't know if the room will still be open. If the room's not open, that kind of really sucks. Nice. Oh, yo. That also comes with this? Oh, that's huge. I didn't realize that was still there. So those are permanent. Oh, wow. So every time we take Tomb, we are also... Well, I should note this. I should note it in my regular notes, I guess, but, Oh, our current day is progressed. 23rd. Okay. That's a little better. All right. And then nice. There's probably some other like room specific notes I should be taking. But I'm not sure what off the top of my head. Anyway, how is everyone's Saturday? How has everybody's Saturday been going today? Hopefully, it's been going all right. My own day, it's been kind of interesting. Very exhausting first half of the day. However, the second half of the day ended up being not too bad. Second half of the day, couldn't remember if I screenshot that. Second half of the day, like, it was still busy, but wow, there's a lot of dirt here today. There's not too bad. I think part of what made actually my second half of the day not too bad is I had to call an insurance company to fix a thing. And due to some series of events, I basically had to be on this call for literally an hour, which like is pretty long for a work call. They I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, that's still open. Yeah, there was like so a whole big thing in the pharmacy world is you know how like insurances update the beginning of the year kind of thing? Well, any like billing claims, like any insurance claims that get made before the end of the year can't be like reversed once the year rolls over, which is fine-ish. The problem ends up being if something happens where like essentially you do need to reverse a claim. Well, you can't reverse claims from the previous year. And since you can't reverse claims from the previous year, you wind up with this thing where you basically need overrides. So like, went to go fill a thing that the insurance thought it was too soon because of a claim from last month. But the claim from last month wasn't a real claim. It's been like, you know, it would have been reversed automatically, except you can't reverse claims from the previous year. So I had to call the insurance and be like, hey, just need, you know, override for this thing, which normally is a very simple process. This is a very common thing to happen in January, every year. So called the insurance. I was like, hey, need this thing done. And they were like, okay. And I don't know if the person that was originally helping me was learning but pretending that they knew what they were doing, which is a very common thing with insurance. But they ended up needing to reach out to so many different departments and like it was just the whole thing. Maybe it's a prescription. This is very specifically prescription insurance. Yes. Prescription insurance is a very different thing from every other insurance, to be clear. So like medical insurance, like non-prescription insurance is not done in real time. It's done like over time. So those claims can take multiple years to go finish going through. Prescription billing specifically is done in real time. There is like it just happens right then and there. But the stuff for it gets like locked in when the year changes over. Recently got approved for a surgery in like 24 hours less, which is unheard of for my state insurance. First surgery, easily took a week or two. Yeah. Yeah, getting an approval that fast is really good. That's a like absurdly fast approval. I mean, I have approval experience in two forms. One, from my own surgeries, and two, not from surgery approvals, but on the pharmacy side of things, there's prior authorizations, which are terrible. But though prior authorization approvals oftentimes take they can take multiple weeks in a lot of cases. It's actually a fascinating thing because despite the beginning of the year being like some of the most overloaded times for like insurance related stuff, it is also arguably the best time for insurance related stuff because the insurance companies hire on like a bunch of extra people. Like, there's a ton of extra people specifically working in like January, just to help with the influx of stuff. So like, yes, there's larger amounts of things, but there's actually more people going through it, so things can just go faster. All right. I kind of want to go right for. Okay, so here's my strategy. Here are my thoughts on my strategy ideas. I like to go right first because I want to search for car keys, which I then use by going left because the garage can be somewhere on the left. So it makes sense to me to go right first. Hallway right there sounds nice. Not looking forward to recovering from the nerve blocker again, yeah. Oh, wow. These are all really good options for right here. Damn. Like, I want the parlor gems, but also since we have the gem now, I think maybe I take observatory now. We'll get our thing from that. Oh, that's why 6 isn't noted in it, because 6 is both 4 and 2. We got 2 things from this.
Cool.
Okay. That's nice. All right. Kitchen. Yeah, we get a kitchen. That gives us more dice for re-rolling. Don't forget, if we re-roll, we get more money. Alright. Today it's the porterhouse. The porterhouse wants the showroom. Got it. We can also order a banana and a bacon and eggs. The bacon and eggs adds the morning room to the dress. We've never seen the morning room. Okay, we have to take that. Like, we have to take it because I have to see that new room, and we have the money, and we have, like, money. We have gold generation abilities right now. That's huge. A commissary. Eat dinner before drafting the showroom. I don't really want to spend my gem, but also I kind of want this commissary. Because the commissary will let me see what's available for sale. We could also try and re-roll, though, and see if we can get something... Yeah, let's do a re-roll. One more re-roll. Well, I was looking for a tea room. But... maybe we'll take this nursery. Because I don't want to re-roll again. We'll take the nursery, so we have early nursery. Do we get a goodie? Get a banana. Okay. Not what I wanted, but that's fine. Oh, we don't have a sledgehammer. Oh my gosh, Deadly GG 20 stream streak. 20 streams, that's twice as many days that we are into the new year. That's true. That is true. I think I should take workshop just because we can get an item from it. I don't have the gem. I don't have the gem for courtyard, so we'll take this. Okay, you're not always broken lever, but you are broken lever a lot of the time. Oh well. Like I feel like 90% of the time it's been broken lever. Oh, lab! I don't have the funds for lab. Okay, we'll take chat. Okay. The black box is black. True. The black box is true. Unknown. The black box is empty. So we have to check here. So this statement is true. So we know that we have at least one true one. Colette, wait, is Colette still streaming though? Is she on break? I'm guessing Colette's on break. I can't have my extra tabs open because Blueprints does not like it when I have other like streams open at the same time as playing it. Okay. So black box is black is true. So that is a true box. Almost never. That doesn't mean never. That doesn't mean never. Oh, Colette did end.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well. I was like, I had to go check. I had to check my phone. I was like, wait a moment. So if the black box is true, It can't be empty. Actually, hold on. Because the problem is there's only one. So okay, we can actually like cheat the solution to this outside of the true and false stuff. The only box that's telling us where gems could be at all is this message. The black box is empty. So without even looking at another box, if we only had this message, we would have to know that this was like, if that was the only, like, these could both be blank. These could both have no messages on them if this is our only message, and we would know that it's a lie and that the black box has the gems. And the reason, I mean, this is like functionally what we kind of do have. Because, like, so this, this is not telling us anything about where the gems are. This is not telling us anything about where the gems are. This is the only thing telling us where gems could be. And this one is saying they're not in the black box. Okay. So now here's the problem. If we need to conclude it still. If this were true, in theory, if this were true and this one is empty, there is nothing that's telling us which of these it could be in. There is not enough information to definitively decide which of these two it could be in at all. And since that's not possible to decide, this has to be false. And it has to have the gems in it. So, now, that all aside, like, obviously this was false and this was false. These two were false and this one was true. But, like, this is, like, I guess that's a good thing to think about in the future. If only one box is ever telling you about the gems, and the only thing that box is telling you is that itself does not have the gems, then you don't even have to do any, like, you can shortcut know that that's just a lie. Like, because you have to be able to, you have to be able to narrow it down to a single box. So you have to either be given two, like, we would either need two different boxes to talk about which one it's in, or we just have to know that the only one that says it is a lie. Anyway. Yeah. Quit stealing my money. Do we go up through chapel? I don't really want to go up more. I wanted to go through the hallway, but I don't want to go through the chapel like a million times. Hate. Garage! Okay, we take garage. Because I've been wanting garage. Take these keys. Can we open you? Nope. Okay. So we need to find a breaker. Yeah. So we gotta do some stuff. Oh, we found the garage. I was just checking. Maybe there was like a secret item on here, but I don't see one. I want the bleach. I hate how many times I see little locked things like this in the game. Like, should I be screenshotting these? Maybe. There, you know what? I'm gonna start screenshotting all of these. There are so many things that are like just weirdly a locked thing that you could just see. It bothers me to no end. Okay, well, one more gem. We need more gems. We also need to not get locked in this area. Well, let's use keys here. I would like a sledgehammer, but, you know. Whoa, what is that? A hobbyist lockpick kit will occasionally be able to unlock some normal doors. Yo?
Ooh.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it just like it'll just rock?
I assume. I don't know. I don't know how that works. Jumps. Dwarf W2 crimes. It's true. Although, honestly, I think, Horny never talked. If there's ever a Dwarf W2 crimes, it's gonna have, like, a Molotov cocktail. It's gonna be great. Why are the car keys not on the garage key hook? Great question. I would love to know the answer to that, too. If you find out, please let me know. Nope, that would end our run. Corridor, that does not end our run. I like that about it. I like the run not ending. That's pretty good. Okay, so real quick, this is one of the rooms in the aquarium. I could not find anything about this room that was like. That's an arrow. Why is that an arrow? Hold up. Hold up.
I like how you're like, I couldn't find anything secret.
Well,
Wait.
so I couldn't find, like, there was nothing secret. Like, the aquarium gives, like, hints for things. But there was nothing in the aquarium that was hinting about this room. Why is that an arrow? Hmm. My keys stay in my pocket. Yeah, mine pretty much do all the time too. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Like, part of me is just wondering if I just look at this room in detail, maybe we'll just find a hidden thing. You know? I hate that that's an arrow. Why is that an arrow? What? That also looks like an arrow. Why is that an arrow? What? Okay, hold on. So there's like a line. Does this line go anywhere? Hmm. 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 Alright, well, I'm not seeing a thing. I'm seeing suspicious looking lines, but nothing that looks like a number? Oh. I'll stop looking for it. Even though there's probably something hidden in here. Alright. In order for the run to continue, we... Ooh, God, that lab would end the run because of the dead ending. But God, do I love a lab. This bedroom would be good. Any goodies? Any goodies? This is the other room, by the way, that's depicted without showing anything, like, there's nothing that seems to be, like, highlighted in this room. Hmm. Oh. Hi. Right, courtyard would be okay. I guess we could do courtyard. I don't really like the courtyard doesn't go like forward or like I don't like the rotation of courtyard. I would prefer that it was rotated a different way. But like it's not a bad room. It's a net gain of a gem. It's fine. We might get a shovel. Alright. Dark room. Den could be nice. I think we'll take den. I like den. We're doing great on gem. You. It's another lock thing. Lockpick kit. Nice. Ooh, the morning room. Oh, let's go. Yeah, new room, new room, new room, new room, new room, new room. Okay, we must absorb everything in this room. There is a pretty picture. There are two pretty pictures. There's a coin purse. Let's go. Okay. There is a nice little set of pictures that make a sun. Love that. There's a sunflower. There's a thermos. Okay. There's a spoon. There's 2 gems being served like cookies. You shouldn't eat those. Oh, we should have such a good view of that statue. Let me go look at the statue. Let me go there and go look at it. We have an upgrade disc. God, we need to get to a terminal room this run. I have 2 upgrade discs. 2 of them. Yeah. Okay. November 5th, Reddington Herald. The Baron of Mount Holly names nephew provisional heir. In the blue hours of Wednesday morning, the venerable Baron of Mount Holly, Herbert S. Sinclair, passed away at the ripe age of 73, after a prolonged struggle with a heart condition that had been kept from the public eye until his final days. Esteemed as a pillar of society and renowned for his penchant for crafting puzzles, he was a source of endless fascination to our readers over the years, not least through his popular column, Baron Bafflers, which he penned for over a decade. The particulars of the announcement of his successor yesterday has left his devoted followers with one last intrigue to ponder. The readings of his will precipitated a flurry of speculation, for his niece and presumptive heir, the much-beloved and lamented Mary Matthew Jones, has been missing, presumed deceased, for the past 6 years. Mrs. Jones, better known to our readers by her pet name Marian Marigold, enchanted the hearts and minds of children across the realm with her literary creations such as The Red Prince, Swimbird, and A New Clue. This is the first time we're hearing about a 3rd book of hers. We've heard of The Red Prince, we've heard of Swimbird, as a matter of fact, we've read both, but never before have we heard of A New Clue, to my knowledge. That's the first time I'm remembering it. Her disappearance remains one of the age's most tragic mysteries. With her whereabouts unknown, it was Marigold's own son, Simon P. Jones, a lad of but 14 summers, who was yesterday named the provisional heir to the sprawling Cinca Empire. Oh yeah, we're a whole 14 years old. We got this. You mean to tell me, though, 14-year-old doing... This is the brainiest 14-year-old ever. Now, don't get me wrong. When I was in school, I was with some brainy people, you know? Not to say there's not brainy 14-year-olds. I'm just saying, I'm impressed. We happen to be a very brainy 14-year-old. However, this vast inheritance is accompanied by an undisclosed condition, a contractual condition. Given the Baron's well-known penchant for tests of mettle and wit, it's clear that the young heir from Reddington, distinguished in his own right as last year's County Science Fair runner-up, faces an extraordinary challenge in the coming weeks. More to follow. So we have demonstrated that we are big brain. We did some big braining. Excellent.
Bigly.
Yeah, brain bigly. It does look like there is an ad break that has started up. If you are stuck in ads, damn, that sucks. Normally I do try and pause during ad breaks. However, yeah, we have limited time, so we're gonna keep playing. I mean, if something seems like it's a really interesting big thing, we'll pause, but I'm not too worried about it. Deadly with some treat redeems. Okay, when the ad break is over, we'll do the treat redeems. Ooh, lab! Lab! Let's all go to the lab. Let's all go to the lab. Let's all go to the lab. And upgrade the fuck out of our rooms. I guess I'll wait to upgrade the rooms. I'll look around the lab really quick, but I can wait until the ads are over to upgrade the rooms. Let's all up.
Is this also where you do experiments?
Yes. So this is why the lab is so awesome. That is why we made lab a common in our pool. Like when we had the wrench and it was like, oh, lab is like a rare. You can change the rarity of it. And I'm like, yeah, that's a common. I want to see a lab every single day. Because lab is so good. Like, the experiments are great because at worst, like, I mean, granted, you can choose to do an experiment that could hinder you. I've seen some options that could be a hindrance, technically. I'm almost never going to pick the ones that are a hindrance, so I'm not really worried about that. So, like, basically, if an experiment happens, then it's just, like, upside. All upside. If it doesn't happen, there's no difference than if you didn't have the experiment. Like, that's just good. It's like passive income or something. Like, it's just a good, like, there's no negative, there's only positive. Like, lab is just, like, so good. It's wild to me. Like, I've joked around about how, I mean, I guess it half jokes. I've mentioned that I wish that there were some, like at least one just really good room. Like, a room that is, like, a cross, you know, exits on all sides, everything's unlocked, and it gives you, like, one of each resource, and maybe one item. Like I've talked about a room that I would love to see that's just really powerful, and I would love for that to exist. Like, it could be, you know, a pretty uncommon thing, but, like, just an all upside room. With that not really being a thing, this is the closest to it. Lab is the closest I got to, like, an all upside room, because it has very little downside. Lab is great. Honestly, lab could be like a dead end, and it would still probably be very powerful. I would hate it. Please, for the love of God, don't, like, do a balance patch and make lab a dead end. I would be a little sad. But I mean, if it was already a dead end, I would, you know, be like, all right, well, we're still taking it. The biggest downside to if lab were to be a dead end is just this. Which I should probably... So, I should probably be screenshotting these and noting on them how the power connects. I don't want to. I honestly don't really want to do that at all. I should do it. I don't want to do it. That's where we're at right now. Alright. If only lab had this and that and that. Yeah. Alright. The ad break is over. So I did promise we would do some Treatos for these boybies. And then we will do some lab stuff. Get in the lab, auto lab. Anyone else notice that the diskette is a 5 1/4 inch, but the drive is a 3 1/2? Yeah, it's fine. Here's the secret, Tesla. These are actually, like, all just USB. I don't know if you've seen... Have you seen the modern, like, floppy disks that are not actually floppy disks? It's a USB drive, but it's disguised... Like, it looks like a floppy disk. And then you pull... Like, you pull back on the metal part, and it exposes, like, a USB... Like, a male USB port. Like, that's the reality. The reality is that these are just USB drives. Alternatively, I could also see them being like, I could see them being... What? Dwarf Please? What are we Dwarf Pleasing? I could also see them being, NFC.
Alright, we gotta do treats.
Yes.
Oh,
Wow.
there's some booms outside.
Oh yeah, he's hearing booms. Alright. Bertimus, don't worry about the booms. He's like, I'm worried about the booms. Bertimus.
Zach.
Well, you might have to move your plate.
Zacharias, come on.
Bertimus.
Oh, we only have 2 trees,
Yeah.
huh?
Dago. Dago. Boom, tree toad. Alright, now I think Oliver might ditch soon because I think somebody lit a firework off. So Oliver really does not like fireworks. Oh, was that another one? Nope. I mean, either fireworks or gunshots. Either way, he doesn't like loud bangs. I think that's a firework. That's got that. That one sounded much bigger than a gunshot. All right, back we go. All right, you ready? Y'all ready for this? Bum 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 bum. Floor plan upgrade. It's either fireworks or gunshots. America, it's true. True, Corn. Also, hello. I don't think I properly said hi tonight, Cornfield. I hope you're doing well. Parlor data has been found on this upgrade. Oh, upgrading the parlor! Yo, parlor is huge! Oh!
Funeral parlor,
Okay.
jeez.
Okay. Okay. I'm faced with... Okay. Oh god, funeral parlor is considered a red room. Your gem prize is equal to the number of red rooms. If you open an empty box in it, you lose 30 steps.
Oh, we can't do funeral parlor.
I mean, I would never be wrong, so that's okay. So we could do it. My only downside to funeral parlor is we'd have to have like other red rooms first, and like I don't think I'm gonna have other red rooms first, you know. So, this is interesting. So, I'm stuck between these two, and here's my thinking. 3 gem instead of 2 gem, pretty good. Like, honestly, that's just overall pretty good. However, 2 wind-up key means that I can keep one with me for if we ever find something that I need a wind-up key for. And you know that I have a firm belief that we're going to need a wind-up key for something. So I kind of think I have to do this. Like, you know what's not helpful? 3 gems if I needed that wind-up key for something else, because that means I can't even get to those gems. This means I get the gems and I get a key. Funeral parlor could pay out big. I just... Oh god, there's a body in it. There's a casket in it. Part of me kind of wants funeral parlor because I feel like there's like lore in it. But I don't want it. Like I want it because I feel like there's lore, but I don't want it because I don't want it. You know, does that make sense? Like,
Makes sense to me.
I wish that we could have funeral parlor as like a conditional thing. Like if we have 3 red rooms, there's a funeral parlor kind of thing. I don't want it all the time, though. I just want to be able to go into it, like, once to explore. So, if later in the game maybe we get an option to let us potentially re-upgrade, like change the upgrade that's on a room, then I'll switch to Funeral Parlor because I'll know that I can change it again. My problem right now is that I don't know if I can change it again. And if I can't change it more than once, then I don't want Funeral Parlor. I would rather Wind Up Keys. So we're taking that. Oh, what the heck does R do? Oh, interesting. Okay. Game. Where's my other upgrade? Excuse me.
Can you only do one upgrade?
No, I think I can do two. It's just for some reason it like cleared because I accidentally hit R instead of E. When you draft a hallway, the next 3 times you open a locked trunk, well, this would have been great earlier because I've opened so many. Immediately. Set yourself to 40. Not good, I don't think. No. Gain 3 gold for each red room in your house. Gain 1 star. I don't actually like any of these.
If you had fewer steps than 40, getting 40 steps would be great, but...
Yeah. You know what? Actually, we can hold off on this. We can literally not do it right now. And then we can just come back and immediately set our steps to 40 later.
Yeah.
So, if we get below 40, we just wander this way to get bonus steps kind of thing. Alright. What room do we get? The bunk room. Bunk room disc. Alright. This room consists of 2 bedrooms. If you have exactly 2 hallways, you double your keys. Ooh. If you have exactly 2 green rooms, you double your gems. If you have exactly 2 shops, you double your money. Oh. Ooh. This is tough. I feel like hallways is the correct choice. Like, it's tough because I feel like gems are good to get a lot of, and we're not necessarily always going to see a lot. Like, we have a lot right now, but we're not always going to see a lot. But... I guess what I think that it's going to be easier to trigger the keys. And if we have multiple hallways, I'm probably going to be more likely to feel comfortable placing a bunk room. Although, it's double. It's not like I gain a bunch. Do I believe there are correct choices on room upgrades? To an extent, I think there are objectively better options than others, which would make them correct choices. Now, I think there's a whole bunch of nuance to that, and I think that part of that is going to be things like the person's play style, like what would you do? And I think there's going to be stuff like, if you were to assign a point-based system, and like in this point-based system everything was like out of 100 points, the difference in these could be just 1 or 2 points. Like, it could be, oh, one's a 95, one's a 96, one's a 97. Like, I'm not saying they're very strongly better than each other, but I think there are better options than others. What I'm feeling like is that the one that I think is the worst one is actually the one that's most likely to provide the most benefit. So, like, so doubling money, I feel like is the worst one of these. However, we've seen that there can be high costs in a lot of areas, and being able to take like 10 gold and make it into 20 gold is actually huge. Gems, a lot of times I don't think I'm going to have a ton of gems on hand, so doubling 1 gem into 2 gems is not particularly great. I only have 1 key right now. Doubling 1 key to 2 keys, not particularly great. So, like, the only one of these that I feel like I'm likely to have enough where the doubling effect is actually strong is money. And then the money we can use into shops to get the other resources. So I think that money might actually be the best, even though it feels like the worst. Like, if this had been, like, gain the thing and then double it or something, so if this had been, like, gain a key and then double keys and stuff like that, and if it were that phrasing, I would, I think, pick one of these, and it's hard for me to pick which of these would actually be better. Because I can see a good argument for gems, I can see a good argument for keys. Like, if you don't have a key when you need a key, you just stop playing the game. That's it. You're done. Whereas if you don't have a gem, you can just play a worse room kind of thing. But money is a thing that we're usually going to have some of unless we've already spent it. And getting higher amounts of money lets us do more stuff in general. So I think we're going to take money shop. Money bunk. Take the money shop. Wait, no, hold on, wait. Hold on. Plaid. Alright. We have to be higher for other letters. Alright. Also, hi, Lorgan. GG on 5 stream streak. Who would have expected part 5 today? I was not expecting part 5 today, and yet here I am. I'm a fool. We don't have car keys still. Any car keys? Anyone got a car keys for me? Please? Please? Nice. I love you, lockpick kit. The foyer! Yes! Let's all have the foyer. Let's all have the foyer. Let's all have the foyer. Let me open up my one document. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need the 5th one for the middle. 2, nope, okay. Other than that, we need stuff in the 6th and up, I think. Oh, actually 7th and up. Okay. Oh, this. Okay, we're gonna get screenshots out. This is Epson. Okay. This is Baron Thomas Sinclair.
Our father. Or...
No, this is the father,
yeah,
isn't it?
This
is great, like...
Great...
Yeah, great-grandfather, yeah. This is Major Nicholas Key the Fourth. Very suspicious that your name is Key. Mm-hmm.
That is your real name.
Yeah. Very suspicious that your name is Key. Ariana.
She's a fucking queen.
Yeah.
Slay queen.
Baron Edwin Sinclair.
Is that Thomas's father?
I'm not familiar with Edwin.
That's why I'm like, is it someone we don't know?
Count Isaac Gates. Now, this is a statue that's in the office. And it has a lock there. A safe. And I bet you, knowing that that statue is above that safe is irrelevant. Like I bet you that learning more about Isaac Gates is probably important. All right. The kennel. Ooh.
Or.
Oh, we don't want the ballroom right now. Whenever you enter the ballroom, set your gems to 2. We have more than... No. Yeah, don't want that. Let's all go... The only downside to the kennel is we move up more. But I really want the kennel. So, like... Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be okay. Oh, new room, new room. Oh, baby! Oh, baby! Hi, baby! Can I let you free? Why can't I let you free? Thomas? Not Thomas. Simon? Oh, baby. Oh, wait. Yes! There's a pet the dog button! There's a pet the dog button! Oh! Well, I know what we're doing for the rest of the stream. Okay, Lorgan, you say it's current year and this is a video game, but I have literally... I'm not going to name games, but I have played games that do not have a pet the dog button, and they should. In current year. So... Alright, we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I determined that I have all... I should really just move this over here so I can see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we have everything in the 6th row. So 6 is not important. You thought that 3 hours would be enough. It's true.
Cool.
That's true, Lorian. We should launch. Any game that puts like a creature in the game that should be pettable and doesn't let you pet the creature, probably the worst. What is this? Are these like elements? C, A, and T? Because we learned that like sometimes stuff is written with elements, right? Is C, A an element? Any knowers of the periodic table? Yes, I'm actually... I can look this up. Like, I can... So C is... But is CA? Specifically, is... CA is calcium. Is CA calcium, like, on the periodic table? Yes. Calcium an element? Calcium's not an element, is it? No. I'm pretty sure calcium's not an element. Yes. It is? Oh my god, why did I think calcium was not an element? For some reason, I felt like calcium...
Calcium is a chemical element. It has symbol Ca.
I felt like calcium was a combination.
And T is titanium, which you should know.
Okay, so calcium, titanium. I don't know if this means anything, but... Ti is titanium. So... Alright. Alright. I don't like that I don't have the magnifying glass for this.
Those pictures.
Well, we already... This is stage tag.
Oh.
Like,
Right.
this isn't a room I need the letter for. Okay. We need, like, a shop. No, that would end a run. Drawing room is actually really good right now. Yeah, we'll take a drawing room. Still kind of looking for we got lockpick. Can't lock the... What if we try again? Still seems too difficult. Hold on. No! Oh, that's fucked up. Hold on. We'll go this way. I only have one key. What? Why not? I have a lockpick key. I wasn't supposed to need to worry about keys ever. Potato.
I guess you can
Potato.
backtrack a little?
No, I can't backtrack though. There's nowhere else to go.
Oh.
I just didn't want to use my key. Ooh, commissary would be very big, I think. Yeah. How you doing, potato? How is it tatoing? Alright. Salt shaker, sledgehammer, metal detector. Lots of good options, lots of good options. Did I open the boxes at the beginning? I don't think so. If that's the case... If I didn't open the two boxes in the front room, then the sledgehammer is very good. If I did open it, it's not very good. We are gonna buy sledgehammer, and we're gonna hope I didn't open it. How long would it take me to go check? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go this way first. Lockpick. Terrible. Okay, well. Fedge GG 25 stream streak. That is so many streams. That's 25 of them, even. Absurd. Absolutely absolute madness. No, I opened them. We might have an issue. We may have a teensy bit of an issue. Well, potato, we've run out of keys, and I don't think I have a way around that. Which means I think the run just kind of ends. I'm trying to think if there's any, like, there's nowhere I can go from anywhere else. I don't have a shovel. Those doors are locked. On a bus trying to catch my flight. I hope that you don't have any issues catching your flight. Yeah, I think that's it. I mean, being out of keys, I just can't do anything. I don't... Like, we could go downstairs, but I don't think that does anything. Well, actually, we could do something. I don't know if it'll matter, but we could put some of the chess pieces down and just see like if that does something in the room that they go to. Like it'd be better than nothing, right? Oh, we can also actually go check out the workshop again. We have new items. Hello, Laura Decker. I hope you're doing well today. Yeah, let's go. Okay, we have a couple of things we can do with the remainder of this day. One, we can see if these go with anything. Okay, we already know that goes together. I mean, this does not go with either of these. No. Okay. Two. No. Two. No. Alright. None of these combine. That's fine. It was worth checking. Oh my gosh, Potato! Potato, because you wrote 20 streak less than Fedge, I read that as like you having a 20 stream streak, and I was about to say congratulations 20 stream streak. I realize now that is not what it said. Congratulations 5 stream streak. All right. Imagine trying to live in such a house, like 3 a.m. and you're just desperately trying to run around, drafting like mad, hoping to use a bathroom. I guess that's true. Like, if it resets while you're sleeping, and so you wake up, you're like, dang. I mean, I guess at that point you have, like, piss jar or something. I don't know. Alright. Sure. So let's see. We know observatory is a night. Okay, so it's bottom right, I think. Yeah, bottom right. Okay. So you are a knight. Oh, it lit up. Okay, chapel, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Pawn. I'm trying to do whichever ones I can based off of memory before I try and pull up my screenshots. I think the parlor's a pawn, right? So 1, 2. I think. Let's find out. Nice. Nook. Nook is a rook. Ah, Nook's a rook. Hey. Alright, alright. Boop. And I've never seen queen. King goes to an office, but I haven't seen an office, so. Yeah, we'll call that good for this second. It would be very funny if we could put the queen at the entrance. No, we can't do that. Alright. So, you may be wondering, what are we doing with this? Great question. I'm gonna go see if it affected the rooms at all. My hypothesis is that it did not affect the rooms. I do not believe it's going to have affected the rooms. I believe I need to place all the pieces. My hope is that that's wrong, and that something will be in the rooms that I placed pieces of. Yeah, like, I mean, it's a dead run. So, we can either use the rest of this run to learn something, or we can use the rest of this run to do jack all and just restart. So, you know, let's learn something. I was contemplating going into that, like, dark area, but I don't think I can do anything there without, like, a flashlight or something. Terrible. I mean, this is exactly what I expected, but, you know, terrible. Did I overlook this? Wait.
Time to go look at things.
Hold on. Either that appeared here, or I'm an idiot and I missed a magnifying glass forever ago. Hold up.
Both things are possible.
Both things are very possible. Oh, damn, it's totally the idiot one, isn't it? Oh, damn. Oh, damn, it's totally... I totally just missed a magnifying glass in a room forever ago. Wow. Amazing. Terrible. Oh. Plays like that are gonna be terrible.
Oh, it was the morning things? Where was it?
Metal detector. Yeah, metal detector is handy. I could go buy them. Well, actually, no, I can't buy a metal detector anymore. Like, any car keys hanging out in that pantry? Well, you know what?
What was that room where you said I wish I had the magnifying glass?
It's the dog room. I'm gonna go to it. Yeah. What room is this? The parlor. This, I placed a chess piece here too. Let's just double check. Any things that magically appeared because we placed a piece here? No? Okay. You know, I don't want to rule out that things magically appeared. Could happen. Could happen. Any car keys though? I guess car keys don't really matter if I don't have the ability to open the garage door, but fuck, stop stealing my money. It's my fault. I was late. I know you were distraught in my absence. I could never blame you, Lorgan. Even if it's true, you know. I could never blame a Lorg. Chess pieces suddenly appear anytime that you are near. Chess pieces roaming on the board. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, 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 board. That's right, we've rhymed board with board. I'm sorry. I hope that in time you learn to forgive me. I understand if you don't. I hate this room. This room bothers me so much. First of all, what's going on in this room? Why do we have a spare? Why do we have this blank empty room? Second of all, this feels like it secretly has something going on in it. Third of all, if you're gonna be going through, just be a hallway. This should just count as a hallway. Fourth of all, yeah, agreed. Veg, who is doing this, like, weird-ass painting style? You just go up and down, okay? Or, you know, like, I get, you know, you're using a ladder, but you could have rollers, like, bigger rollers, you know? Like, there's a lot about this room I don't like. This is the worst room. Bathroom might be worse, but this is actually the worst. Alright, we're gonna stop doing that. From now on, we poop in the spare room. Yes. Guess what I got?
Is it poop? Poo-poo.
Alright. Hmm. 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 Okay. We can go. I mean, I can go to the laboratory. Yeah. We can set our steps to 40. No secret car keys. Again, car keys wouldn't really matter. Can look at this with the magnifying glass. I don't think it's gonna matter, but you know. Alright. Well. Okay. Experiment setup. Continue. Immediately set steps to 40. Boom. Alright. Experiment success. Perfect. We did it. We've done it. Work at the gas station, there was always poop on the walls. It's worst room ever. Yeah. Luckily, back when I worked in the store side of the place that I worked for before I became a pharmacy technician, luckily my location never really had that as an issue. I have heard from people at other places that came up. It's come up once, I think, since I've worked there. However, that was after I stopped working in the store side, so it wasn't my problem. It was not the thing I had to deal with. Yeah. Yeah, no good. No good. Wait a second. This room, the room that the commissary's in, I actually don't have noted. I thought we have this room noted right here. Not this room. Okay. So we need to get the commissary as well. Alright, Cat. What are your secrets? Hmm. Hmm. Wait, where's the one that I can pet? The one that I can pet is missing. He was there.
There.
Yeah, and he's missing.
He's one to your left.
No, he's not. Oh, wait. Okay.
Dangus.
Well, I remember him being in the other one. Okay. What is this? Paint and pint. So an A. Paint, pint? Paint, pint? Yeah. Alright then, keep your silly secrets. What was it? Count? What the heck word? Probably a 5-letter word. Has M-A-L in the middle of it. Is it small? I mean, small was my like guess when we just had M and an L. I guess it could still be small. Count small gates. I don't know if that word's gonna be count. Something small gate. 8 dates. Crack 8 safes. Hmm. Hmm. Also, oh. Actually, we can solve one more. This was the run with the mirrors. Is it here? These 3. Chapel doesn't have one. Is it not this day? Aha! Okay, it's this day. Damn! We could have had so many of the ones. Jesus Christ. We went all the way back there.
And we didn't get. Was
I think,
that before
I think
you
it was,
figured
yeah,
out?
I think it was before I knew. But, so this day, I actually have a screenshot. Let me open up my screenshot folder. I have a screenshot of the paintings in one of those rooms up there. So, yesterday after stream, before I went to bed, I decided to just work a little bit on cleaning up my notes. Like I've taken screenshots of a lot of the books that we've read, but I haven't put them into the notes yet, kind of thing. So stuff like that. When I was looking through my screenshots, I realized I have screenshots of a painting from before I knew what I was looking at with the paintings, but it was from a room that I have not been in again since I took the screenshot. Let's see. Bear with me for a moment, because I've taken a lot of screenshots, it turns out. Is it? No. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, is this it? No. Hmm. 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 Ah. Okay, I found it. I found it. I love when the prince is blue. Also into the Breach music. You love to hate it? What? Why would you hate it? Oh wait, no, hear it. Okay, it's definitely here. I'm so used to you love to see it and you hate to see it. Okay, okay. Also, hey, I hope you're doing well. So, let me open the screenshot up. Oop. Open. So this room. So this is a dining room in rank 7. That was looking into a pool, which, if we go back over here real quick, is from this day. There's this dining room looking into a pool. All right. And in this picture, I was commenting, why the fuck is there like a spinal column? And wait, I love her. Vidaj, who do you love? Anyway, and I thought this was like a secret image or something. At the time, the reason I took the screenshot is because I was like, oh, this must be one of the, like, the tree is not with its correct pair or something when I had my, like, other theories about it. But, so this is fine minus pine. So it's an S. We have an S for this room, which was rank 7. I should really put numbers. You know what? We're gonna do that really quick. Okay. That's close enough. What if we like change the font size? Would that work out? Can I get it to just line up so I don't have to manually fix it? Because that would be super cool. The answer is looking like no. The answer is looking like I can't do it the way I want to. I mean, Deadly, I could just, like, it's an image file, so I can do anything. I just wanted to not need to do stuff. Okay. There, that's fine. It's good enough for me quickly doing something. Anyway. Back to this. That was rank 7 on the far left. Yeah. Alright, so that does look like it's probably going to be small gate. What do you think the odds are? Did the showroom have paintings? Did I get? What are my... Oh! No, it's a boudoir! No! Rank 6. I don't know. It was in the showroom. Wait! Is this showroom? Dining room! Terrible. Like, what are my other screenshots from here? Showroom rank 8! I do have a screenshot! Yo! Let's go. Okay, okay. We don't need that one. Let's open this one. Okay, so we have the showroom from rank 8, which should be the one that's right above that dining room. A crate and a graph? Uh-oh, I don't know what this is supposed to be. A box and a... No. Crate. It's showing growth. It's showing stonks.
Wrap.
It's like up. It's increase. It's profit. It's oh God. Chris, hey Chris. Hope you're doing well tonight. I mean, that's definitely just like a box. It's a box. It's a crate. Like, I'm trying to think of other words for that, because I'm like, okay. Like, something minus a word that's one less than it, right? Okay, so, let's see here. Crate? Is it a rate? You wouldn't call, like, the graph a rate, right? I don't think so. Call it a box? You could call it a cube. You could call it a... wooden crate.
Block?
A block. Okay, let's get some words going here. We call it a, it's not a brick. Well, let's see what letters would potentially make sense there. Oh, God. You wouldn't call a graph a rate, right? It's growth at a rate. Is it actually going for rate?
It might be.
Oh, I hate that.
I mean, it's done row.
It's crate minus rate, which leaves a C, because a C could go there and it could be like count. Yeah. I hate that. Hate.
Count small gates. Something count small gates?
Ow. Are we sure that box is in stonks? True. count. Count small gates. 8 dates crack 8 safes. Small gate. Must have been done by the art school kiddos. Annoyingly, we had the room to the right of it, the servants' quarters, but I don't think I have a picture from there. I'm gonna double check because technically I might. The servants' quarters we got a letter from. Let me see. No. Because the servants' quarters had. Yeah, there are 12 major keys. I found a screenshot from it. Nope. I don't have a picture of the things. I mean, I guess we could go back in the VOD. I could go find the VOD from it. Probably don't need to, though. It's okay. It's a shame that I don't think I got anything from the pump room that run. Because the pump room was at the very back. Alright. We might have run out of things we can do this run. Yeah, Chris, unfortunately, I ran out of keys. So, all the doors are locked, and it won't let me use my lockpicking kit on them. Yeah. It's so sad. Did I have drawing room listed as room for pawns? I don't think so. It is now. Also, good to know that apparently, like, I just have to have a room of one of the rooms, so we are gonna have to get the other 2 rooms placed at some point, though. EXTA? Oh, extra. Very interesting that all of the, like, images in this room depict length of, like, steps. Like, a horse, like, length. This person's, like, length. This length. And then, like, this one, these little tiny steps.
Walking room.
Yeah, like, it's kind of interesting. Like, I don't know if there's a reason for that. But, like, all of them specifically are depicting, like, the length of their steps. Hmm. Alright. Uninstalling because I don't have enough time to do another run. and I want to do more things. I want to solve things, but I don't have anything to solve. Okay. We'll call it. I'm happy I can cry into the void of spoiler chat. The implication that there's something that, like, I could have done that I did not do is very funny to me. I mean, I don't know what it is. I don't have keys. That door's locked. That door's locked. Those are the only doors. There's nothing else I can do downstairs. Yeah. I don't know. We could have picked up a bunch of money from the tomb from Dead Ends. But, like, I don't think that would have gotten me anything. Because the only thing I could do with the money is buy, like, the metal detector. So. Spoiler chat crying is a spoiler. Yeah, it's true. That is true. But yeah, we got some new rooms. We made progress. It's okay. A mid-sized villa. Rooms are laid out like a key? I mean, I guess kinda, a little bit. Yeah, or a finger. I see more of like a hand shape, yeah, like a...
Like this.
Yeah, like that. I feel you. Okay. Well, that was a good run. I would have liked for it to be longer, but at least it didn't end up being, an 8-hour run or something. Oh. Tomorrow. I don't know what I'll do tomorrow. But yeah, I cannot blueprints tomorrow. Because even if I get home right away and didn't, like, cook something that takes a long time for dinner, I still have to make sure I go to bed earlier than normal because my Sunday to Monday, like, I need to get up early on Monday. So, womp womp. We are ending. It was short stream today. There's not enough time to start another run. So, there was enough time to do, like, one potentially longer run, but not one shorter run and then one we hope it's short run because we don't know that run will be short. Like, that's too much of a gamble. So, yeah, I don't know what I'll do tomorrow. Maybe I'll convince Minish to play Peak. Or maybe I will be tired after work, and if I'm kind of EP, then maybe we'll do some Power Wash. I do like EP Power Wash. 2 hours isn't that short. I mean, it's like for Blueprints run, So, all right. Mika hasn't decided that she's ending her stream yet, so we can raid Mika. Aha.
An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to gambling_man.
Anon, thank you for the gift sub to a gambling man. That's very funny. Gomble. We need a Gomble emote. I really, really want, like, Torny and I have talked about it before, having a Gomble emote. That it's the dwarf holding, like, a giant, like, D6. I think that would be very funny. Or, like, 2 giant D6, like, stacked. I don't know. Anyway, Mika's doing some Tears of the Kingdom. Day 6 of her first playthrough. Yeah. Have a wonderful evening. Take care.